Welcome to Austin, Texas for the United States Grand Prix. With lots of overtaking opportunities, this track is quickly becoming a firm fan favourite. As the clock ticks down to lights out, let's join the teams down on the grid. We're racing today then in Travis County, Texas, where 20 corners and speeds of up to 200 miles per hour await us on this magnificent racetrack. It's 60% full throttle with plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into Turn 1 and the long back straight into Turn 12. What a race we have in store today! Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Antonelli, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Tsunoda, Norris, Fernando Alonso and Isaac Hadjar, Lawson, Sainz, Alex Albon and Stroll, Bortoletto, Hülkenberg, Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. Behrman and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me for this afternoon's commentary, Naomi Schiff. Good afternoon, Gnomes. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, mate, radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
We're not expecting any changes to the weather today. It should be dry throughout. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. And Antonelli's just set the fastest lap of the race. Drivers just moved into first place. Okay, good work. Great pass. approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Confirmed. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Box, box, we're coming in this lap.
Fair enough. Thanks, mate.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.4 seconds. The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Charles is in for his stop now. Running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Charles behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 40.4. Come on, you can win that place back. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Nice move, good job. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
got him.
And as we've said so many times in the past, the checkered flag is out for our winner, Lewis Hamilton.
A driver that tops the charts on so many records, we know that this victory is very familiar to him, but it's another one to add to the table.
It's time to bring out the bubbly and spray it around. It's our podium celebrations. It's a familiar sight in Formula One, and here it is once again. Lewis Hamilton with the trophy held high, celebrating a masterful victory. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.